undefeated with 5 wins, all 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Uzbekistan, here is Lazizbek Mullajonov.
Both of you know the rules. I want a clean fight. Don't hit with the head, below the belt, in the back or the neck. Conocen las reglas. Quiero una pelea limpia. No golpes con la cabeza, no debajo del ombligo, no en la espalda y no golpes de conejo. Protect yourself all the time and follow my commands all the time. Protégete todo el tiempo y sigue mis indicaciones todo el tiempo. When you hear this, 30 seconds left. Cuando escuches eso, quedan 30 segundos. Keep fighting. Sigan peleando. Good luck. Touch your gloves.
So Lazizbek Mullajonov, the Olympic gold medalist, the last 2 men to beat him in any format were gold medalists. Bakadir Jalolov and Muslim Gadzimagomedov, those being in the amateurs and the IBA pro format, undefeated as a pro, taking on Marvin Mendoza, who was at his high school graduation as Mulajonov was on the Olympic podium.
I mean, Mulajonov beat a Cuban to win that gold medal, so we know he's coming into this ring with some skills.
He's absolutely superb. He really is. So I think the referee has to just be very, very aware of what we're seeing here. You want to give everyone an opportunity to, to do great things, and Mendoza might be able to do that, but you have to be aware also that stepping up a level sometimes can be quite dangerous.
Of course.
Yeah, credit to Mendoza for what he's done on the national scene. He's the Panamanian heavyweight champion. He's beaten older men there on the domestic level, but this is obviously a massive step up for him here tonight against Mulajonov.
But that's what tournaments are like. You got drawn out of a hat. Yep. You face who you're going to face.
It is what it is. I don't know if I would have put my 18-year-old here in this, but then again, he's already proven himself, you know.
Chopping shot there for Mulajonov.
And Mulajonov will just take his time. The punch is correct with every shot, but he won't rush his work.
That straight left had an effect. Mendoza felt that, had to take a pause for a second.
And then when we talk about all that punching inside your body frame,
yes,
it's people like him.
Yeah.
Everything's neat, but also when they turn their hands over, every punch is solid and correct.
Absolutely. Not choreographing your shots by lifting the elbow up too high.
And the shortest distance to the target every time they throw a shot.
Straight point. Using his height very, very well. Keeping that distance with the jab.
He is just towering over Mendoza here.
So you watch him in a minute, straight. In a minute, he'll throw an uppercut through the middle. Just mesmerizing with straight shots.
That straight left looks like Klitschko's, Vladimir Klitschko's right hand.
Now Mulajonov putting a little extra zip on those shots.
It's target practice for him, I know, but still, he gets his feet in the right position that he always punches through the back of your head every time he throws a shot.
Those are some big shots.
He's taking a lot of shots right now. The referee getting very close to this, and I don't think it's just because we're getting close to the end of the round.
Right. Blood coming from the nose of Mendoza.
Mendoza still trying to fire back.
Shot.
Mulajonov just able to do whatever he wants right here with Mendoza stuck against the ropes. And that'll do it for round 1.
This is why your son can't box, huh, Barry?
I know, I think he's already better than me, and I don't want that. That's the truth of it. I mean, you've got to have a good look here at Mendoza. He might be able to take the shots, but...
That doesn't mean he should be getting them.
He should, yeah, that's perfect, yeah.
Vamos, ánimo, papá, ánimo, vamos. Métele gana. Ey, muévete, mueve cintura y métele adentro. No le dé distancia. Si le da distancia, él te va a golpear. Ok, ahí pegadito. ¿Ah? No. Vamos, pero muévetele.
Another broken nose possibly in the Mendoza corner. Yeah, that nose is broken.
Vamos, ópere, métele gana a esto, métele. ¿O quieres que pare la pelea? No, ¿verdad? Vamos para encima, métele gana. Hey.
Oh, that nose is broke.
Yeah, I think we might take a look at this broken nose before the beginning of the round. No, we will not. All right. Back to action here.
I don't think the referee noticed.
So Lazizbek Mullajonov, the Olympic gold medalist. As anticipated, dominant here. Lazizbek Mullajonov over the extremely brave Panamanian teenager, Marvin Mendoza.
I mean, even though it is, again, like I said, target practice, and nothing's worrying for him, just to see how well his balance is and how he never comes over the front foot, always gets the target right.
That will not be ruled a knockdown. That is the ruled a shot behind the head, a cuffing shot.
What if he stays on the floor now? What happens then?
Well, smart.
Take a look at this shot here.
He hasn't hit him, he's just pulled him over.
Maybe a welcome reprieve for Mendoza, nonetheless.
Now to the left hook there, Mendoza.
Yeah, Mendoza, listen, he is going for it. His corner was trying to fire him up between rounds.
Just a little 1-2 down the middle there.
We're getting word right now from the Mendoza corner. The nose is broken. They're saying if he makes it to the end of the round, they're going to try and adjust it because he's swallowing too much blood. That is not a report you want to hear coming from your corner.
Not only is he swallowing blood, but we're getting blood on us as well.
I keep wearing white, and it's a very bad idea.
I'm okay, I am. Sorry.
Picture-perfect technique here for Mullajonov.
And he hasn't had to adjust anything, has he?
Mullajonov switched to the orthodox stance a little moment ago. I wondered if he could really fight from that position. Yeah, I see why you said that uppercut is coming. It's there.
Inside the final minute of round 2. And really, you know, you don't want to be dismissive of Mendoza here, Barry, but I feel like the tale of this is how long can Mendoza survive?
Yeah. Or how brave his corner can be, or the referee. I think it's one of those situations.
Right, exactly. You don't want the corner to be braver than the fighter.
No, and he might be a good fighter, but he's up against an absolutely, precocious talent. That's just how it is.
Yes.
And at this weight division as well, every shot is solid. And he's taking his time, isn't he?
Right. If I was a referee, I'd say that even on the inside, he's not reaching his opponent. He's not reaching him, so I'm stopping the fight.
That'll do it for round 1. The blood of Mendoza all over the trunks of Mulajonov. By the way, the only fighter we've seen not wearing the WBC trunks.
The gold. Right.
And okay, let's watch Mendoza's corner. Now, this could be graphic if what they told us they're going to do is going to happen.
Why would you? I mean, I understand you're going to win a fight, but you're not boxing for a world title. It's early in your career. You're up against an Olympic gold medalist, might go on to be a world champion. I mean, going through all that.
I think the cut man is just like trying to secretly set that nose.
Yes, yeah,
so that
No dejes que coja distancia, porque si coge distancia y está ahí, te va a pegar.
It's round 3 underway. Lazizbek Mullajonov, a brilliant Uzbek, now 5-0 as a professional with 5 knockouts. Ahead on all 3 scorecards. And we did receive word, in case you're interested, by the way, the reason why Mullajonov is not wearing the WBC trunks is because they didn't fit over his protector.
Oh, over his cup, okay.
Yeah, so he had some backup trunks.
One thing I can say about Mendoza is that every time he does punch, Mulllajonov, he defends rather than punch with him. So I would say rush him. See, every time he goes forward, he's focusing more on defense rather than punching with Mendoza.
Yeah.
So let your hands go. He's only punching when you're not punching. See?
Yeah,
he doesn't try to punch with you.
So he's just trying to rush him with the
that's all.
combinations.
You can try. You can try. Sometimes there's no answers.
Good shot there from Mulllajonov. What you got to be aware of Mulllajonov, I think a lot of the fighters from their sort of region is, in the professional game, you won't get applauded for your patience for too long.
Right, well, and you're seeing that out of his Olympic teammate and once amateur rival, Bakadir Jalolov, who took some criticism for his performance a couple of weeks ago in Kazakhstan against the Hulk, where he was criticized for being a little bit too amateurish, a little bit too patient in a fight that some felt he could have finished off.
Because they just think about winning, not about impressing. I think that's the mindset.
Sharp shots here from Mulllajonov.
Good shot.
Ref,
There's the uppercut, and that's it.
Thank you.
No
An
argument there.
ethical stoppage there, as Lazizbek Mulllajonov just way too good for Marvin Mendoza. Take a look at the replays here, Barry.
It's just precision, and and he did take his time, and maybe too long. But then again, we spoke about the uppercut in the first round, and those straight 1-2s were working really well for him. But as soon as he throws that uppercut through the middle, which we'll see very, very soon, I'm pretty sure that was enough for the ref. There you go. That's enough for the referee. That whips the head back, and I think that's a timely stoppage.
I kind of felt like he felt that he can finish at any time he wanted. So he was taking his time, but he also had 3 more rounds to go.
Yeah, but I think that's where getting the balance right, but being technically superb and using that brain, that patience, and all that stuff that he has, brilliant. You keeping that, but also realizing that in this professional game, if you have it, you gotta get it done quicker. So that's impressive.
Well, the rematch they're calling the Inquest comes to DAZN on Saturday, May 17th, as Johnny Fisher and Dave Allen pick up where they left off right here in Riyadh last year. After the controversy of Fisher's victory, will it be repeat or revenge at the Copper Box? Thomas Stryber is ready to make it official, so let's send it back up to the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute 59 seconds of round number 3. Our referee in charge, Cesar Castañón, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Lazizbek Mullajonov.
So Lazizbek Mulllajonov with the TKO victory in the opening round. And this Uzbek monster is going to be haunting the heavyweight bracket moving forward.
The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is our destination next week for Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn.